Oh my gosh.
Have one that's 1 second off.
I.
There
All
you
right.
are.
Here
There
we
you
are. I forget the name of the place that we're in, but here we are. Thanks for joining us again, everybody. Legacy of the Lost. It's been almost exactly a year. I've got Zen with me, as always.
Yes, and you have your broken-ass sage wizard because of the hacks that never got fixed.
It's not a hack. It's not a hack. This bug is functioning as intended. I ain't patching this.
I know where the notorious monster is in this cave if you want to farm him. Because
there
he
was... No, we actually fought him last time. It was like the very last thing that we did.
It's the big eye worm thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool. Anyway, you can continue on if you'd like.
Yes.
I just think that after you're done with this section, this little map, you need to go and get your hero a good mace from the Alchemy lab, because I know your love of boomerangs and whips because of AoE.
Have you been like waiting a year to tell me to do that again?
You need to upgrade because some of the maces that the hero gets are so powerful that that's his weapon of choice in this game. It really is, because that's his streak. He uses maces as his strongest weapon. You can get his strongest weapon relatively soon, and it's a really good upgrade. The AoE weapons aren't really as powerful as the straight up shots, and oh god, it's been so long I forgot what those symbols mean. Oh wow. I remember this. I remember you have access to the bag from the combat screen, which is fantastic. The symbols, that's right, he added symbols for types of spells. There's a way for like Orin or Ruben to get MP back, but it makes him weak for a couple turns. It's useful if you're down to the last enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then it gives him more MP. Oh, that's right. Remember that .0? He said ignore it.
Right. I was looking at it again, and I'm like,
I think he said there wasn't really much he could do about that. It was just something with the program, because he used... Would he use like RPG Maker 4 or something for this? Like he has to use their engine?
It's definitely an RPG Maker game, but he also went all out on the different scripts to make it, through and through a Dragon Quest experience.
Well,
Boy, these guys are...
I won't say that he's finishing Legacy, he's continuing Legacy.
I'm continuing, but as I recall, we were close to the end of the game, weren't we?
I don't remember. You're asking me about a year ago.
It's been so long.
I was your backseat driver because I was ahead of you in the story and knew what to do and when. Now, it's like an old book that I just don't remember the plot of much anymore.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Well, it's been a year.
Yeah.
I was just actually watching one of the videos, and it was... God, I think the last time we actually recorded was like February 2014. It was shortly before I was going to be moving in with Perry. And then that's where I fell off track for getting Legacy of the Lost done.
And then you started other things. You started Monster Hunter. You started the card game stuff, the CCG stuff, and the tournament stuff sucked up a lot of your time. And that killed some of your streaming days. And then you started... You didn't start Hearthstone, the card game online, but you started to do Monster Hunter, I think, near that time. Or picked up on it again or something.
Yeah, I started doing Monster Hunter regularly again.
Now,
wow,
you and I...
That crit, though.
Yeah, you and I did do Monster, one of the monsters. Well, I didn't really do it with you, but you named me after one of the dragons.
Yeah, that was Joker 2. I made you my dancer. Dance for me, Zen.
If you had given me the skill that gave me more MP, I would have been really useful, but I didn't get that, so my MP was sucked for the dancing. But other than that, it was really good. Is that poison or something?
Yeah, it was. It was green bubbles, so I just kind of made the assumption that it was poison.
Oh, here we go. Here's some plant and mummy and
now,
the native dude.
I think what we were actually doing at this point in the game is, weren't we just doing like side quests at this point? We were in this cave.
Yeah, I know there's a plot element. Were we coming back here, or do we still have to do the plot in this area?
We fought the Sky Dragon.
Okay, yeah.
And then stuff happened. I don't remember, did we get the iron boots or not?
You got them, because he told you how to do it. You had to have Melody not in your party, or talk to her father, and her father gave them to you. because I didn't know that, and I actually never got the chest on that other island. So then you went back and got the chest. I think because you reobtained a melody. I commented that the human characters are so plot related to a lot of the side quests that you never want to not have them in your party. So all the monster companions you get in this game are fluff, but they're not necessary.
Well, they're there for the side quest stuff.
There's no monsters for the side quests. That's all the humans.
Mm.
Like no monster has.
No,
its
I
own
mean
side.
like the monster battles.
Oh, that one. That's right. The arena. Yeah, you get them for that. Get them for the monster hunt, Dragon Quest monsters aspect of the game. If you were so inclined to do that part of the game, yes.
Which I think at the time I was, and now
I think you were.
not so
Yeah,
much.
you were big on that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get these, do that. And
Now I'm kind of just hoping to finish this game. It's so long. I was actually going back and checking the episodes. There are 65 episodes of this already.
yeah, Truth is saying I think you were about 85% done. Not sure. Is this cave part of the main story? This cave was part of the main story. I don't know if he's come back here for a side quest because isn't like Dharma Temple on the other side of this cave or something?
We've been to Dharma Temple.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Yes?
Went there for the story.
Yes.
I think going back there is for there's like side quests there you can do. I'm not sure. But I actually never completed the Dharma Temple side quest and completed the game just fine. Although he did take my comments about what I think should happen in the end game and did a little bit of that, so I feel privileged. I'm not going to spoil too much.
Had some
I had some influence on it, but not total. I mean, it was still his baby.
Development input.
Which was good. I actually felt pretty special for that.
Well, you were I think you were the first person to finish the game. So
I think so.
You also pointed out a lot of bugs to him. You certainly were instrumental in those first patches.
He said he was watching them when I was playing it, when I was posting it. He said he was watching them, but things I was pointing out to him, I actually asked him later, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot to jot that down." He's like, "What? I mentioned it. It was a problem." But other than that, yeah, I had an idea. I was ranting on about like doing something with his mother and the curse that you cured twice for her, and he's like, so he incorporated some of that, but I'm not going to spoil too much. I mean, it is a curse. That's not a spoiler. They tell you it's a curse. This is the temple. I don't know if there's anything in here for you to
Is this Dharma Temple?
I want to say yes, but just check it. Are you in the past though? I don't know if you're in the past.
I think I'm in modern time. Maybe.
Yeah, this looks like Dharma Temple. You can talk to these guys. Dharma Temple.
Welcome
There's
to Dharma
things on
Temple. We
each corner.
confer powerful techniques to our disciples.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It doesn't. I lied. There's things you can learn here and things you can do.
Wait,
here.
have we been here?
I don't know. You have to talk.
This doesn't actually look that familiar. I am the Master's assistant. For our trials, we sometimes place restrictions on party members. Would you like to reorganize your party setup? Not right now.
Come back and see me anytime.
Wait, there should be healing here, right?
To the right or left, there's things you can buy, and maybe in somewhere. He's the church. Good.
Okay.
I like how death is an affliction you can rid.
It's like kind of like catching a cold. Just
Yeah.
take some Tylenol, you'll get over it.
Oh, the Dharma gift shop.
Oh, wow, we
This
got
becomes
Borg in chat too. It's like a reunion.
Borg. Oh yeah. Talk to this guy and see what he has to sell. I think he might sell.
Holy plate.
Yeah, holy plate. I think you need some of these items for some of the quests. So these
I'll grab one.
Okay, I don't think any of these are important for like anything but stuff that's in here. But then again, maybe one item will be good in alchemy. Now this is what I can't remember. A regular item shop. You have 78 herbs. That's great. Or magic herbs. You have 78. You
I know I have 78, but I know I'm going to hear about it if I don't cap out. Truth.
Don't waste all your money. I mean, that guy I think asks for trials and things. The inn is probably this top left one. Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
So obviously you have to jump over the counter to go downstairs.
Oh, nice. You beat Dragon Quest 3 for the Super Famicom? Congratulations, Borg. That's a good one.
That's the easy version, but congratulations. What was your party setup? Type it in chat.
It's balanced versions then. Yeah, what was your party setup, Borg?
I'll read it. And you can continue on with Dharma Temple and see if there's anything here you have to do.
Duck was the one who badgered me about it. That's right. Duck isn't here. He's missing.
Welcome to Dharma Temple.
I am the
like
head
Game Boy Color
priest.
version. The Game Boy Color version is a port of the Super Famicom version.
Yeah, but
so
it's got the mini medals
monster
and the metal
medals,
dungeon.
monster medals,
and,
yeah.
Or
That was added.
monster medals plus the metal dungeon.
Of course, your sage used to be dealer because that's the way to go. Other than getting the book, bestow new powers to our pupils.
Each pupil is asked to prove their worth with a small trial. Once you embark on a trial, you must complete it before you can accept another one. If you decide that the challenge is too tough, you can choose to end the trial, however.
By coming back here.
Yeah, I don't think we'd actually done this yet.
Oh, yeah,
if you do elect to end a trial, you will pay a fee and lose any progress that you've made towards the acquisition trial. Borg went Sage, Fighter, and Cleric.
Very weird. Thief, Cleric, Jester. That's a very weird combination.
That's pretty close to what I did. I did wind up... I started with the trader or the dealer and wound up turning him into the fighter later.
It's because of his added agility bonus, I guess. Truth was thinking about changing my cleric to a fighter and getting high. It's actually not beneficial. You'd think it is, but it's not really that beneficial to have your fighters have heal because you want them for DPR, and having them cast heal is a waste of the DPR. But it is beneficial.
Zen!
What? Oh yeah. Mysticism, aggravate, attunement, more options. These are skills you can teach people.
Okay, so I can actually just like increase their core skills, or these are actual.
Well, like click on mysticism. Just it's not going to hurt you.
Those who have mastered
the art of this will have an augmented defend ability. Not only will you recover a small amount of hit points, but you will gain magic power when you are attacked. Anyone can learn this ability. You can embark on the trial. You can say yes. No thanks. Come back anytime. No thanks happens to be the top choice.
I need gain the ability to goad an enemy into attacking you. Okay. Alright, so it's not so much class changing like it is in previous Dharma Temples, but it's you gain bonuses to your regular skills.
You gain abilities, yeah. I didn't actually do any of these quests, to be honest. I was too busy grinding for materials for the alchemy pot.
Oh my god.
I spent days.
Alright, so what do I need for this stupid mace that you really want me to make? You don't know. It's been like a year.
What, me?
Yeah, the mace. What do I need to make the mace?
Oh, just go to the guild and you'll have the materials probably to craft a stronger mace, and then what you do is you go to the towns you've been to and buy one of every piece of weapon and armor that they're cheap, and then you go back to the guild and see if you can make anything new. You do that up to the point where you can't get anything new at the time.
God, that sounds like a lot of work.
Not a lot of work. Matter of fact, you right now have the materials to get a better mace. Oh, but it won't. I
totally wasn't paying attention to this guy.
Don't worry, he's just asking about stuff. You can just ignore him if you want. What you do though for the Alchemy Guild is you de-equip your stuff because the stuff you have equipped doesn't show up as alchemy ingredients. So you de-equip and then it'll show you what you can make. Just make sure you remember who you de-equipped. The alchemy pot is really good in this game, and it's instant. You don't have to wait like in 8. So it's like boom, there you go. Here's your item, and it's free.
Well, Borg, that recap in SAO version 2 only takes like half of the episode, so go ahead and watch it. There is new stuff in that episode. God, why do I remember that? I think I remember being really annoyed that I tried skipping that episode. And then when I started the next episode, I was like, what the hell's going on? Because only the first half of the one episode is a recap. Which was bullshit. I hate it when anime episodes do recaps. Am I on any anime lately? We're actually watching Dragon Ball Z at my house. We're about 20 years behind on anime right now.
Here's a story for you guys in chat. It's a small story. There were people. I'm an interning teaching, of course, and one of the students. He was looking at his phone because when they have time left at the end of class, sometimes they just can look on their phones. Every student has a phone, even the poor ones. And he was talking about some game and some resources, some stupid mobile game that I'm not even part of the community. But he said, "Hey, I got over 1,000 now." And I go, "Is it over 9,000?" And he looked at me and did not understand the joke. I tried to explain it to him, and he didn't understand. I'm like, oh my god, am I that old now? Because over 9,000 is a relatively recent joke in my book.
Oh, Zen. You don't realize how long ago that was. When Dragon Ball Z was airing on Toonami, you don't realize how long ago that was?
No, because over 9,000 has been parodied so much over the internet, you would think that they would have not access to it, but they would have a what's it called?
Yeah, that joke is like 16, 17 years old now.
Yeah,
man.
but you would think that they would have exposure to it by now because it's so overplayed. Like everybody knows it. It's like it's over 9,000, and it just keeps going. But they didn't understand the joke, and I was like, it's kind of from old Dragon Ball Z. It's like I've never seen it. I know I've never watched full episodes of Dragon Ball Z because they're all the same plot. I got bored.
No, they're not. That's not fair.
You fanboys will defend your love of
I will totally defend Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are great shows.
I've had this argument with you guys in the past.
I think we probably have. We've had the Pokemon argument as well.
Which I don't like Pokemon because the world makes no sense. I think you don't have to be here.
Did I enjoy your Type 0 email? Borg, I skimmed over it, and it sounds mostly like it just wasn't the game that you wanted it to be. You were looking for a standard kind of Final Fantasy. And you should have known going in that as it was not part of the main series, it was not going to be your typical Final Fantasy.
Saigan, do you want to play the game or chat?
Yes. All right,
we finally picked this up again after a year, and now you're not.
And I'm not paying attention to it.
Chat, bad boys, because we are
teleport. Teleport takes me back to the shrine. Okay.
Right. We are trying to get progress here.
So we've been to Dharma Temple now.
All right. In the present, it's open. You got some quests if you want them. I recommend going to the Alchemy Guild, but other than that, continue on, I suppose.
Where is the Alchemy Guild?
In the
Why did I go?
It's in one of the cities. Oh God, what city was it in?
Doing?
You're going through that first cave that you don't. I don't know if you need to go through it or not. Kind of like the cave in Dragon Quest VII. The Alchemy Guild is in one of the cities in the world of the future, the present world. It's in one of the towns there.
Wait, no,
I don't remember which one, but you have the spell of return. You can return to the cities to find the one.
I can zoom. Okay.
I want to say,
was it Remage? It was an early one.
It might be Remage. It's not the breeding center, but it might be Remage. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's Remage.
Go down. The Alchemy Guild is the big building in the south. Here it is. Not to the right.
Yeah, there it is.
That's it. Now check out the maces they have. Like just. One of them makes armor, one of them makes weapons, and one of them does other things.
Something else.
Accessories. She wants to synth. You have nothing.
How do I have nothing?
Well, because you probably don't have any ingredients to synth. This guy is.
I never do any alchemy though.
Okay, here we go. Copper armor.
This is armor. We're looking for mace.
Weapons. That's the accessories girl.
Oh.
She needs a holy.
So the one on the far left was
weapons. Okay, this is going to give you a strange one, a wonderfully created Dharma Temple coat of arms. These are symbols. These items I don't think need at the moment. So you don't need these accessories, but it's the weapons I was worried about. I think if you de-equip your weapon on your hero, you might be able to use that in the pot. If you don't have... Oh, wait, I think you emptied your inventory by selling everything. Check out your inventory.
Wait, don't I...
You don't have that much stuff.
I have a chain flail on me.
Okay,
are you sure that that's not...
Yeah, de-equip it. Just equip some of it. Yeah, there you go. And now go talk to the weapons dude to see if you can use that. Nope. Okay, you don't have enough items. I guess you'll have to go out and buy... Geez, 167. I guess you'll have to go out and just buy one of items in stores when you have the chance.
Whoa, why am I wearing a shield?
Oh, because strength defense goes up with scale shield. Oh, I think it's because maybe the chain flare is two-handed. I don't know. It's one-handed.
Not.
Okay,
what the hell was going on?
I don't know. Focus shield, pot lid. There was a really, really good shield. What's the focus shield say? What does it say?
Oh,
I think that's a good shield.
Buttons.
I really think that's a good shield. I think that increases like your crit chance.
Critical plus 10%.
You have no idea how long I
Oh
kept
god, that's
the
really
shield
good.
equipped,
That's really good.
and it gives you +5 intel.
That was only slightly lower defense. Why was
Yeah,
I not
kept
wearing a
that focus
shield?
forever. Okay, well now you've got gear. I guess you don't have the items. If you find weapon shops and armor shops, just buy one of everything if you have the money. Other than that, I guess you can continue on with the
It's
main
not
story.
much of an RPG at all. It's like an arcade game where you go and grind for kills over and over. Borg, that sounds exactly like an RPG.
Yeah. If you don't understand what an RPG is,
A massive amount of grinding in a Final Fantasy game? You don't say.
have you ever played Final Fantasy for the Nintendo?
Oh my
Have
god.
you any clue how much grinding was in
So
that
much
game?
grinding.
Just
Alright,
to get
so...
through, just to get through what's his name's temple. God, I will not Garland. I will knock you all down.
We've been to Dharma Temple now. Alright, I have a guide. I have a guide.
We've just done Dharma Temple in the present. You can do stuff there. It's optional. To be honest, like I said before, I've never actually did any of those quests. I think I did one of them.
If
and I
you're
was
choosing to
bored.
move on to the story, proceed to the next session. If you want to make it to the Dharma Temple, read WT044. Okay, so with
Next
Aldane's flashback, we know to head back to his mother's house.
Ah. Okay, now you have to. She might be afflicted again with the curse.
Rothberg.
Yeah.
Where's Rothberg?
It's on your Zoom list, I think. It's like the first town. I
Is
don't
it
know.
on my Zoom? No, Remage was...
Check it.
Aldane was from the past, wasn't he?
One of these guys were, but they're following you now. So. I guess because
I don't mean
he
kills in
figured-
your definition, I mean a specific target shot kill, then you go into your stats window and see if you fulfilled specific target kills. This still sounds like an RPG, Borg.
So farming a specific monster normal for RPG sounds like an MMORPG.
Any red target that appears on an enemy for a split second is a targeted kill. It's a stat-based game if you want to upgrade stuff. That's totally an RPG! You just described an RPG! A stat-based game to upgrade stuff. I don't know what you want, Borg. I have no idea what you were expecting.
Okay, Sai. Keep playing.
Right.
Right, you have to go back
Right.
to whatever town that was. Now, Sarah's Cottage is where you live, obviously. If you said go back to your mom, I don't know. That's where she
No,
lives.
no, his mom. Aldane's mom.
Aldane's mom. Aldane, well, he was from the past?
Wait, he was from the past, from the desert area?
If you want to go see his mom, you gotta go in the past then. I mean, they gotta go to the temple and go to the pillar. And I don't remember what pillar you need to go in.
Right, Borg, you were grinding for stats instead of levels. Like grinding
That sounds
for
like Final
skill
Fantasy 2.
seeds.
No, that sounds like Final Fantasy 2.
Or Final
Grind
Fantasy
stats,
2. I'm not...
Grind levels, you grind stats.
The game
Yeah.
has base items in the shop. In regular RPGs, you get new equipment in each town. In some RPGs, you get new equipment in each town. Let's talk about Parasite Eve for a second.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you had to go back to the cops center and use junk to upgrade.
Yeah,
And the best place to
Borg.
grind junk was day 2 over and over again.
Borg... Borg, you're not...
Parasite Eve. the first
You
one
haven't convinced
was an action
anybody. Where am I going?
You said Aldane's mom, so in the past. So I think you have to go to the temple and go wherever he lived in the past.
Where the fuck was he from, though? Okay, let's check the guide. Let's check the guide. Aldane. We'll go
Are
to
you
the
gonna do a word
first...
search?
Yeah, I'm going to do a word search. We're going to go to the first of 131 instances.
We have to do this, guys, because we're just so rusty at this game.
Erdrick region.
Okay. So go there in the past.
Of the Aldane. Oh, wait, no. Aldane is the hero.
Aldane is the hero.
So...
Yeah. Aldane's mom is Sarah's cottage.
She's already died. So I
Yes?
think we've done that part.
You can either go to the cottage or the town, because remember he like moved her to the town or something, or in back in
Alright,
the
we
cottage. He's in one of those two
did the-
locations.
We did the path to Dharma. Hang on. Recurring tragedy. With Aldane's flashback, we know to head back to his mother's house. We go there and find that she's bedridden again. Okay, we did this. Return to Rothberg.
He says
Return
he can
to Edricia Forest and clear the maze. We fought
Did-
Demon
did
Lord Nekrov.
Did you do that again?
His mother died. We got the
You
moon
argued that
bundle.
point. Okay.
Aldane's first priority is making his mother well. When you return to
that's
Sarah's
right.
cottage, Aldane and company proceed to his mother's bed to give her the elixir. She's already died.
Yeah. Okay, and then he goes
Demonic
upstairs and sleeps it off,
Fury.
and then he goes back downstairs. Everyone's waiting, so obviously they slept on the floor down there.
Return to Dr. Rothberg, and he'll give you 15 vial elixirs, which allows you to continue in Quevi. Okay, is that what we need to do? So that's the first.
Did you go there and do that using?
I
all
don't
the
know,
elixirs and all
but
the cursed
if
town people.
If we let's go back to Erdrichia Castletown and find the doctor.
If he's already given you the stuff, then yeah, you have to go to the past and cure the curse in the